romance of Rizal is Segunda Katigbak. She is a pretty 14-year-old Batangueña from Lipa, and she was rather short, with eyes that were eloquent and ardent at times and languid at others. Rosy-cheeked, with an enchanting and provocative smile that revealed very beautiful teeth and the air of the sylph. Her entire self diffused a mysterious charm. She was introduced to Rizal by Mariano Katigbak. Shortly after losing Segunda Katigbak, he paid court to a young woman in Calamba. In his student memoir, he called her simply Miss L, describing her as fair with seductive and attractive eyes. He courted Leonor Valenzuela, who was a tall girl with a regal bearing. He sent her love notes written in invisible ink. Rizal's next romance was with another Leonor Rivera, his cousin from Camiling. In her letters to Rizal, Leonor signed her name as Taimis in order to camouflage their intimate relationship from their parents and their friends.
Never go away from me. Stay forever, but now.
Ikaw lang ang inibig ko ng mundo. Ikaw ang gusto kong makasama. Maaari mo ba akong makasalan? Makasama.
When you said that love would conquer all, what did you have?
Romance with Consuelo Ortiga y Perez. Rizal was not a handsome man. In physique, he is neither dashing nor imposing, for he was a shy small man. But he possessed an aura of charisma due to his many splendid talents and noble character. No wonder the prettier of Don Pablo's daughters, Consuelo, fell in love with him. Rizal fell in love with a Japanese girl, whose loveliness infused joy and romance in his sorrowing heart. Her real name was Seiko Usui. Rizal affectionately called her Osei-san. Gertrude Beckett. Rizal had a romantic interlude with the oldest of the three Beckett sisters, Gertrude, Getty as she was affectionately called. Rizal, being a man of normal emotions, found exhilarating joy in Gertrude's company. Their friendship drifted towards romance. Rizal affectionately called her Getty. In reciprocation, she fondly called him Petty. As their flirtation was fast approaching the point of no return, Rizal suddenly realized that he could not marry Getty, for he had a mission to fulfill in life. Romance with Petty or Zane Jacobi. Petty Jacobi, the pretty niece of Rizal's landladies. She is like other women, Segunda Katigbak, Orang Valenzuela, Yunor Rivera, Osay San, Getty Beckett, Consuelo Ortiga y Perez, and Danelli Busted. Suzanne fell in love with Rizal. She cried when he left toward the end of July 1890 for Madrid, stopping for a few days in Paris. Although Rizal was in faraway Madrid, Suzanne could not forget him. She wrote to him in French. "Where are you now? Do you think of me once in a while? I am reminded of our tender conversations, reading your letter, although it is cold and indifferent. Here, in your letter, I have something which makes up for your absence. How pleased I would be to follow you, to travel with you who are always in my thoughts. You wish me all kinds of luck, but forget that in the absence of a beloved one, a tender heart cannot feel happy. 1,000 things serve to distract your mind, my friend, but in my case, I am sad, lonely, always alone with my thoughts. Nothing, absolutely nothing relieves my sorrow. Are you coming back? That's what I want and desire most ardently. You cannot refuse me. I do not despair, and I limit myself to murmuring against time, which runs so fast when it carries us toward a separation, but goes so slowly when it's bringing us together again. I feel very unhappy thinking that perhaps I might never see you again. Goodbye. You know, with one word, you can make me very happy. Aren't you going to write to me?" Romance with Nellie Boosted. He found her to be a real Filipina, highly intelligent, vivacious in temperament, and morally upright. Rizal wrote to his intimate friends of his love for Nellie and his intention to propose marriage to her. But Rizal's marriage proposal failed for two reasons. He refused to give up his Catholic faith and be converted to Protestantism as Nellie
Because you are highly
and
intelligent.
Nellie's mother did not like Rizal as a son-in-law.
Nelly, will you marry me?
Josephine Bracken. Josephine Bracken is an 18-year-old petite Irish girl with bold blue eyes, brown hair, and a happy disposition. Rizal and she met at the Pitan, and Rizal regarded Josephine as her wife until his last breath.